the Rivian R2 is here. Let's talk about the specs, at least what was conveyed, and maybe talk about some of the upcoming pricing potentially that is. The first thing though is that it does not or has not been released yet. Rivian came out and said that the wait is almost over and we should be getting full details on March 12th. March 12th will be full details including pricing, options, and more, which is what, a month from now, which we'll get here sooner than later. But it's really interesting to see this like R2D2 type of scheme that they're like throwing on it. And my best guess is this is not going to be a $45,000 Rivian R2 off the jump or off the bat. It is going to be $60K off of the jump, maybe even $65,000. But some of the reviews are pretty interesting out there. I watched one from MKHB. Doug Demira got one, and Doug actually said, quote, quite possibly the best all-around electric vehicle I've ever driven. He gave it a 70, which was right behind the R1S and the R1T, but all better than Model Y, the Macan EV, Mach-E, and other electric vehicles as well. So very cool to see this, and I mean, I'm pretty excited for it because it does feel like a bigger SUV. It definitely looks bigger than a Model Y. It is bigger than a Model Y in terms of like the interior cargo space, but it is interesting to see some of the different things that people are sniping from some of the review videos out there. Chris posted this. It looks like MKHB managed to get 258 miles of range at 83% on his R2 with all-terrain tires. This equates to about 310 miles of range. Maybe even throw out to some more efficiency tires, maybe even get like 330 or even more. For the shape and size of it, it does look, it's pretty good to get over 300 miles because it's not as aerodynamic as probably like a Model Y with its slope back. We can also see here that Carl Wow said that it can go up to 240 kilowatt hours, which the Rivians have had bad charging rates, and so for this one to be able to get even higher would be pretty nice to see and really cool. But then we also saw here that they actually show you a charging curve within the UI, and it doesn't look to be that good in terms of like it going high and then ramping down pretty quickly. But I mean, either way, it's going to be ramping down for charging rates, but still really cool to see. And I'm excited for it. And so we can't wait to see in terms of the actual pricing. Talos of EV said this is how much it's going to be. $63,000 for the launch edition, which is going to come out first. Then $57,000 for the large pack all-wheel drive. Then the rear-wheel drive will be $52K. And then the standard pack rear-wheel drive, the rear-wheel drive one, the cheapest one, will be $45,000 with textile seats and no power outlets. And so we'll start to see here soon. And yeah, I mean, certainly it is not going to be $45,000 off of the jump. And if anything, it's going to be in there like maybe like at least a year after the initial launch, because I really do feel like there's a ton of people that are interested in the R2, and it's going to be an exciting vehicle when it actually comes out. And I feel like a lot of people already have a deposit at like the $100. And so paying that extra more from going from 45 to 60, I feel like a lot of people will just go ahead and swing that. But here's like the total specs: 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. Range 310 miles of range. Price we don't know yet. Estimated battery, which would be 87, which would be 87 kilowatt hours, which is going to be a little bit over the Model Y. Got a 30-minute 10 to 80% DC fast charging rate, which is really cool to see. And of course, NACS charging ports and everything, and no air suspension. It's going to be the coil springs. And so it's going to be interesting to see, which one of the reviews I watched said that, or the MKHB review said that it's not actually that much. It's not, even though it's not air suspension, still is pretty comfortable. So really cool to see. And I can't wait for this vehicle to actually come out, and it's going to be a little bit probably before test drives. But if you're going to be ordering one, let me know. I'd love to come to your delivery and check it out with you if you're okay with that, and that'd be cool to see when it actually comes out. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
Now that you've bought your Tesla, or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories, plus more, you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.